You guys, we're gonna do that field that field strategy I was talking about in my last video. I think I mentioned this was like a 14% house edge in my video. I was way off. It's more like a 5 to 6%, probably like 5.7 or something like that percent house edge, depending on what these pay. Most casinos I go to, they pay double on the 2, double on the 12. I have seen places where they pay triple on the 12, but I've never seen triple and triple. I only play on the strip, and I haven't been to all the casinos, but the ones I went to, you're gonna pay double. So we're gonna go with probably the standard now is you're paying double on the 2, double on the 12. Probably sitting at a 5.7 something percent house edge. If either of these pays triple, like if the 12 paid triple, it would reduce the house edge by like half. So you'd probably have like a 2.5 or 2.7% house edge at that point. Or we're going with the double. We're gonna go with the 6-5-5-6 set. Hopefully hit some field numbers. We want field numbers. This was supposedly the set to roll field numbers. You got a lot of 12s. You got some 2s, some snake eyes. Hopefully we'll roll. So the strategy I bought in. This is a buy-in for $300. So you got 1, 2, 3. Strategy is this. Basically, you are, and I saw this on Color Up's video a while ago, probably earlier this year or something like that. So you're only betting $10 at a time. I consider it a slow roll bet, but man, if you get to where you're hitting or where you're rolling or they're rolling, 5, 6, and 8, consecutively over and over and over, you're probably gonna tap out pretty quick. But strategy is basically this: you're betting the minimum on the table, 5, 10, 25, whatever. This on the tables I play, it's gonna be $10 tables. $10. If you win, let's say 11 rolls, you win. Obviously win 1-1 on 11. Parlay that bet. You're hoping for consecutive field rolls, so that would be the first hit, first field roll, or first, whatever roll to come pay on the field. If that wins, right? You depending on what the number is. Let's just say it's 1-1. You win that. All right, so we will regress our winnings off that second hit, and 50 and not half, but we're gonna go up 50% on the original bet. So original bet was $10. We parlayed it up to 20. We took our winnings away. We're going up now on our original bet, $5. Right now we got that. Now let's say that hits. Remember, we're hoping for consecutive rolls because we'll lose once we start building. We'll lose on an even number, or 5, 6, 8. All right, it's that same strategy. If that hits, go up again. If that hits again, take down your winnings. You go up 50% to what you were before. So we were at 15 on that previous roll. Only way I'll go up to 25. Take $5 away. You just keep going like that. You're hoping for, 5 field rolls in a row, 6 field rolls in a row. I've seen like 7 or 8 field rolls in a row. Of course, I wasn't on the field at the time. I would have won a lot of money though on that. But we'll see how it works. I have done this at the casino. I think I don't lose a lot because you're going up, you're going down, you're going up, you're going down. If you catch a monster roll or catch a monster field roll where you're just hitting 5, 6 field rolls in a row, man, you can pull off, $100, $200 off the table pretty quickly within 6 rolls, right? I have played probably 3 or 4 hours with a $200 buy-in before, just racking up reward points. I just wanted to be at the table. I wasn't ready to go to bed. Maybe I was a little tipsy, but you can be at the table for a long time if you're kind of going up and down. But if you get a string of 5, 6s, and 8s, you can lose it pretty quickly because we're doing every roll we're on the field. So I'm not gonna do the on-off thing. I'm not betting any other bet but the field. So I'm not going to be obviously doing this because it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter what number it's on, you know, because I'm playing every hand. So we're just going to get rid of that. We're going to go for 20 minutes and see what we do. 6, 5, 5, 6 set. This is supposedly the field set. So doesn't matter on the come out, doesn't matter on the point, doesn't matter what we got. We're just going to roll. Every roll we're going to have at least $10 right here. So let's go. Alright, that's a 9. Alright, so we won on the 9. It's our first field bet. Parlay that up. Let's see, I'm going to put this, hopefully you can see it there. I have the camera a little bit closer, so let me make sure you can see that. Yeah, it's on the 5. Okay, so 6, 3, 9. It's our first field bet. Hopefully we hit a consecutive one. If we do, then we're up, you know, $25. So it's pretty good. Pretty good win. 6, 5, 5, 6. We're really hoping for that 212 because it pays double, right? Way off. Oh, we got 1-1 though. We got snake eyes on that one. That of course pays double. That's what we want to see. I mean, shit, if you get 2 or 3 of those and you're up, you're stacking them up, right? So that's going to pay double. So we got. The strategy also calls, so let's say you have $10 on here and your next one you're going to parlay. You would parlay, that's what the strategy calls for. So this was the first roll, or on a roll that you would parlay, you would do that, right? I don't do that. I just double it up. So if this is the roll that I would be doing, parlaying it, I would take this off and just parlay this. So we're not going to do that for this video since I want to take money off the table, right? That's the name of the game. So we had $20 on there. We hit 1-1, snake eyes, we went double. This comes down, that's our winnings. And we're going up 50%. So now we're at $15. So now we want another field. We're just hopefully continue to roll fields over and over and over. Try to get some streaks going. Not every roll is going to be a field. You may get some streaks that are, 5, 6, and 8. They're going to kill you, but that's like that right there. It's a 5, right? So we got a 4, 1, 5. This kills the field bet. But again, we only had $10 to start with. So technically we only lost $10. We were fortunate enough to hit at 2 field bets. So we racked up some winnings, and one of those was a 2, right? So we lost 15 on that one. We're going back up. We're starting over with 10. We're not, we're not doing the martingale system where we double our bet. That's another strategy I don't really recommend this one either, but I'm kind of curious to see it with the right set. Maybe we can pull off some money. Six, 1, 7. That's not a field number, so we lose that bet. So you start getting into these streaks where you're not rolling field bets. You can lose some money. Still have over 5.5 or 5.7 house edge on that, so not particularly a good bet on the table. Certainly better than some of the other bets, like the prop bets and hardway sets and all that shit, right? So it's a 5, 4, 9. It's a winner. It's a field bet. Pay the field. Dealers will say that. Pay the field. 5, 4, 9. It's a $10 win. Parlay that up. 5, 4, 9. Six, 5, 6, 5. I think this is called a superset, or maybe the 6, 5, 6, 5 is a superset or something like that. That's an 8. We lost that. But again, we technically lost $10. That was our original bet, but we lost that. 6, 8, or 5, 5, 3, 8. 5, 3, 8 bet. We may win, we may lose. lose. If you get on a good like 5, 6, 7, 8 field bet streak, man, you are gonna be pulling like a ton of money. It's a 4-2-6. Lost this. I think we're about even now because we had won this here, but we keep losing over here. So 4-2-6. Got to be consecutive. Got to be at least 2 to pull off some money. That's what we're at least hoping for. 2 field bets in a row to start pulling off money. If you put more, make more field bets in a row than that, you're going to be pulling off some serious. Up to 4. If you get up to 6, because you got to have 2, right? You parlay and then you pull money, you parlay, you pull money. That's 4. You parlay, pull money. That's 6. You're going to be pulling some money. That's a loss again. It's 5. 4, 1, 5. Not the best strategy in the world. Saw this on Color Up's video. I thought it was decent slow roll. But you never know what kind of streaks you're going to get at the craps table. And I'm not very good at this this dice setting yet. So even though I have the set to roll, field bets, I may not be rolling it. I may not be practiced enough to. That's a 7, 5-2-7. I may not be experienced enough to, roll these numbers here, roll these field numbers. 5-2-7. But I'll do it. I don't play this very often. I played it once or twice at the casino, waiting for a friend's 5-1-6. Man, we were losing some money here. We're getting on some of these 5, 6, 8 streaks that I was talking about in the beginning of the video that are going to kill us. They will kill us. We won't roll correctly. We won't roll the numbers we want. They're doing some good rolls. That's a 7. That's another loss. Man, maybe it's time to switch up this strategy. No, we're going full tilt here. All right, we're going in $300. We're gonna leave up some money, or we're gonna go to another casino. That's a 3. Finally, that's a 3. That's a win. Hopefully, we get another one out of that because we are parlaying that up. It's a 2-1-3. And you'll have some of these streaks, and you'll have, hey, if I hit 4 or 6, I won all of that back, pretty easily, pretty quickly too, because every roll you are, you're hoping to win some money, right? So it's not that you're betting on 5 and 6 and hoping for those numbers to come up. You have that's a 6. That's a loss. Get rid of this. Yeah, I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you guys. Trying different betting strategies, different dice sets. What I win is what I win. What I lose is what I lose. And we'll see what we end up with at the end. Right? I'm not going to clickbait these fucking videos to be, here's how you can win with $30, or here's how you can turn $20 into $10,000. That's a 4. That's a win. And then they film like 5 or 6 sessions, and out of those 5 or 6 sessions, they may roll 20 times, and they have, they show you can win $20. Well, they didn't show you the other times they were losing all this money. I see these videos with those things, and you take a look at their videos, and they're on like something like some kind of rig that I have up, which is probably shittier. They got a cardboard backboard. They got a crappy little, crappy little half felt. They got this thing. and you have some shitty chips, right? Well, if you're pulling a video that says how to make, $10,000 off $30, it's a pretty good roll. It's a 10. It's a win. Well, shit. Why aren't you at the fucking casino? And why do you not have a better, craps table? If I go to Vegas this weekend and I come back with it, we're gonna pull off our winnings. We're going up to $15, so this is a win for us here. Hopefully we get another 2 field rolls in a row. And I think I mentioned this before, but if I get up to like $100 or something, or $75, I'm gonna start over because I'm gonna pull some money down. I'm not gonna keep going. You can't roll field bets forever, right? What was I saying? Oh yeah. If I go to Vegas and win $10,000, shit, you can pretty much bet I'm gonna come home to 7. That's a loss. I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna order me a fucking $4,000 craps table. All right, I'm gonna have a nice craps table because I did turn that $30 into $10,000. You know what I mean? That's definitely gonna happen. The only reason why I made this rig is because I only had a limited space to do, and had a 8-foot table. I didn't know if this was gonna be a thing or not. I did want to just practice kind of my own way, and I don't really have $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for one of these professionally made tables. 5, 2, 7, you lose to have. I don't have the room, and if I buy something like that, if I buy a an expensive table, I don't want it to be an 8-foot table. I don't want it to be a 10-foot table. I want it to be a 12-foot table. I don't really have the space or room for a 12-foot table currently. So that's why I just made this, jerry rig this up just to kind of practice my throws. 4-1-5, that's a loss. But yeah, if I get a bigger house and I got room to put a 12-foot table and I go to Vegas and I come back with 10 grand, shit, I'm ordering that bitch the next day. I'm gonna have a professional table in my house so I can really practice, leaning over the rail, doing all this, doing all that stuff, really practicing, really getting in the groove. If I did have 10 grand, I'd obviously max out my Roth IRA first for that year, and then use the rest for a craps table, and the rest for taxes probably. I've been really into maxing out putting more into retirement. There's a certain amount of retirement money that I want to have so I can go to Vegas. Maybe I have enough to live off what I have in retirement, and I'm taking my Social Security check and I'm saving it for 2 months and then going to Vegas. I'm just playing with that. And I'm not risking any retirement money. Going to Vegas, 6-2-8 loss. So how many minutes are we at? We are at 19 minutes, so we'll go for another 6 or 7. 6-2-8. Not the best roll I've ever had. We haven't gotten more than 2 field bets in a row. That's kind of shitty. Maybe I need to try a different dice set. But we'll stick with it. 6, 6, 5, 5, 6. That's supposedly the set. Maybe I just need to get better with it. It's a 7. It's a loss again. Jesus. Loss again. 4, 3, 7. that's a yo, that's a win. And we're gonna take some profit on that one too. Again, take down the winnings, go up to 15, take $5 off the top. Hopefully hit another 2 field bets in a row. If we do that, we will make some of that money we lost. And see where we go. So 6, 5, 5, 6. 5, 2, 7. Man, I haven't hit more than 2 in a row. What is going on with this? I know the odds are not in my favor because 6, 8, 9, 7. You know, those are the numbers that are going to roll the most. Have the best odds of rolling at any given time. I didn't see many 2, 3s, 12s. So 1, 2. Supposedly, I think I read somewhere that every like 3rd, 4th roll, you should see like a 2 and a 12. That can't be right. Like 3 red craps every 4th roll, you should win. Huh. That's a loss. 4, 3, 7. If that were the case, mathematically, probably win a lot of money. I don't know. Maybe I have to go back and read that because that doesn't sound right. Every 3 rolls. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. All right, we're at 22 minutes. Let's go for another 3 minutes. Then we'll cut the video because I did talk for like 5 minutes at the beginning of the video. Rolling a lot of 7s. I'll tell you what. It's 4, 3, 7. 4, 3, 7. I haven't had a whole lot. I'll probably make a follow-up video to this one with maybe a different dice set to see if I can make some money out of it. Oh, there we go. That's a 1-1. It's double. We're gonna take, like I said, we were gonna take our. We're not gonna, even though the strategy calls for all that, we're just gonna double what we have. Especially since we're not rolling more than like 2 any given time. Alright, so 1 there, we're up to 20. So first field bet. Hopefully we win here. Let's get a 12. Let's get a 12. Give me a 12. Come on. That's a 10. That's a good hit there. So here we go. This is what we won. Take the winnings. Go up to 15. And hope for another 2 field bets. At any time, if you're seeing you're not winning or you're not making more than 3 bets, like we haven't made more than 3, let's just go back down to 10. Take off that 5. Or if we hit another field bet here, we win 15. Go back down to 10. You took off 20 bucks as a win. Try to recoup some of those losses. Key to the game, I think, is taking money off the table. You can't have kind of a shitty throw. I lost 5-1-6. Not having, getting your wins in quick, getting your money in quick, and then start taking money off that table. You gotta prepare for that 7 because that 7's not in this strategy, but if you're on the numbers here, it's coming. I guarantee you, you're not gonna roll forever. I think the average is like 6 rolls before somebody shits themselves. It's a 6. It's a loss. Somebody rolls out within like 6 rolls. There's another box strategy that I want to show up there too, where you're not putting any money, especially on a random roll. You're not putting any money on anything until they hit 3 to 5 to 7. 3 to 5 numbers up here first, and then you start putting money out there. You put a combat into 6 and 8. Start that way. So on And when I say box numbers, I mean all this. So 4 would be 1. If they hit a 6, that would be 2. 9, 2 9s, that's 4. 5, that's the 5th number. You can do 3 to 5. So I would do 3, so I'm not sitting on the sidelines for so long. Then you start, all right, I'm gonna do 6, I'm gonna do 8, I'm gonna do come. Use the winnings here for odds on the 6 and 8. Put odds on any other number. To 7, that's a loss. We'll do let's do 3 more rolls. It's the next video I probably want to make. Might be kind of boring because I don't have money out there initially, and you gotta get 3 numbers before I actually start putting money out there. It's a win. It's a 9. And well, we'll show. We'll do 25 minutes worth. It's a 9. What did I say? 3 rolls. It's 1. It's a shitty roll. I paid for it. 8. We'll stop there because reasons. All right, so what we ended up with 25 minutes worth. You know, and it's not going to be exactly 25 minutes. You know, you got points on, points off. People are betting. You know, that 25 minutes could turn into 4 times that. So you're there for an hour, right? And you lost. Let's see what we won. Let's see what we lost. Bought it for 300, 100, 200, right? 75, 100, 20. So we lost $80. And given that 25 minutes, all the action, all the, you know, all the stuff that goes on, you're not going to be constantly rolling, right? That could be, you know, 3, 4 times that. So looking at about an hour, maybe an hour and a half worth of play, we lost $80. That's not bad. Could have won more. Could have lost more. But we racked up about an hour's worth of play with the casino for $80 this round. I'll probably make another video with the different dice set. Maybe I'll do 2-1-2-1. It's the same set, isn't it? 2-1-2-4. That's a kind of a shitty one too. Oh, maybe I'll just do 3V. Even though that's gonna roll 6s and 8s. Right? Probably just do a hard way set. Do the 2-4-2-4 set. It's the same. Is it the same one I was doing? No 6s, so I'll just do 2-4-2-4. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Yeah, we lost $80 that round. Like I said, it is what it is. I'm not sugarcoating this. I'm not gonna clickbait this video to say, hey, here's how you can win. Turn 300 into 3,000, and then selectively post a video where I rolled, you know, 5 field bets in a row, right? So this is what happens at the casino. You win, you lose, you go home. That's it for now. Thanks, guys.